We are headed home right now. Me and young Buckets, the man, the myth, the legend. We're headed home right now. Kind of doing a little bit of running around this morning. One of the things, we got the uncivilized hoodies. So these are all bagged up and ready to go. If you copped the gray hoodie, it took a while for us to ship it out. We had some shipping delays. That is not going to be the case with these. Most of them will go out today, and the rest of them will go out on Monday and Tuesday. So the shipping turnaround time is going to be much, much quicker, and that's something that we really wanted to do better on this release. You know, we're always trying to improve. We're always trying to fix stuff. We're always trying to just do better. So expect very quick shipping. By the way, if you're watching this video right now, the hoodie is available at 12 p.m. noon Eastern time today. So if you're seeing this video anytime before then and you want a navy uncivilized hoodie, they will be available to purchase 12 p.m. Eastern time today on MrFomerSimpson.com for $55. And yes, we do ship internationally. So if you're seeing this video later, then they're going to already be sold out. Limited quantities. If you want one, be quick, be sharp, be precise in your movements. So that's that. Now, as we're driving home, we're discussing things, random things, as always. We like to have debates and talks about things, whether it be sports or sneakers or whatever it is. And we were just talking about sneakers for cheap, basically, because it's a question that him and I both get a lot. You've got that question before, yeah?
Several times.
Several times. There you go. So we'll be home in a minute. We can discuss this further. Also, I want to show you guys a really cool pair of sneakers that I got in recently, and it's actually kind of the sneaker that sparked this whole discussion. So yeah, we will be home shortly. Insert travel montage.
Hit me. Just kidding. I don't feel like editing that. Black screen.
Scratch
Go.
it.
Safety first.
Okay, so this is the shoe that started the conversation. First and foremost, thank you to my man Brandon Edler over at Finish Line. Real good dude, always looking out. So thank you to him and thank you to Finish Line for sending these my way. These are really, really dope. And I really, really dig the Alpha Bounce. Bam. Anyway, so this is the sneaker that got us talking about it. It's a very, very nice sneaker. And so I'm going to just put it down while I talk. Buckets and I were talking about cheap sneakers. Basically dope sneakers that don't cost a lot of money. And a question that I get all the time on Snapchat, on Twitter, on Instagram, through email, YouTube comments is, yo, Foamy, can you recommend a pair of sneakers under $100? I feel like $100 is the cutoff point for a lot of people. Don't you think that that's the case? It's almost like it goes from 2 figures to 3 figures. It's like think about like our mom, right? Like growing up, like
$25.
Well, yeah, 25
max.
Our mom was got to keep it under 30.
Yeah, for sure. When you go
right, once you go
over 100,
it's like damn, $100 for a pair of shoes. I've heard so many parents saying that over $100. You know, it's like they want to keep it under 100. So, anyways, with all that said, we just started discussing, and I was like, yo, perfect. Let's share this with the viewers. Because we get the question so much, the 5 best sneakers for under $100. Also, I just want to mention, if you're interested in any of these sneakers, I will put a link in the description below and you can go snag yourself a pair. Number 1, the Adidas Alpha Bounce. Now, they have a couple different versions of the Alpha Bounce, but they're all incredibly dope. They have awesome colors, and the price point is $99.99. I think personally, for under $100 right now, when you factor in everything, it's the best sneaker, in my opinion. Would you agree with that or no? You're undecided.
Undecided as of yet. I gotta do a little more thinking.
Okay, you're undecided. He's dancing off camera here, so I'm not sure. He's hyped up. He's riled up about something. Number 2, the classic Nike Air Force One Low. I mean, I've mentioned this in so many videos. It's one of my favorite. The Air Force One in general is one of my favorite sneakers of all time. I have so many memories in the shoe myself, and it's crazy that they've been dope for so long. I know they've gone out of style and now they've come back in style, but it's been a staple in dopeness for a really, really long time. You'd agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they're $89.99. You can wear them with absolutely anything. I just think it's a staple. And if you only have $100 to buy a pair of shoes, it is an excellent option. Number 3, the Nike Air Presto. I've mentioned this in previous videos. This is like, these sneakers are not new things necessarily. I've thought all these sneakers were dope before. The Nike Presto is an excellent sneaker. It's super comfortable. It looks really dope. And it's just clean, simple, fresh. And they're $99.99. So again, I know these are just barely under $100, but nonetheless under $100. And for the price, I just think, I mean, because so many Nike runners are in the hundreds and just expensive, you know, Air Maxes, you know, $150. It's really, really nice that Nike has this option for under $100. So I think it's a really, really good look. Number 4, the Vans Checks Slip-On. Again, it's a classic sneaker. I'm not a big Vans guy myself. Full disclosure. Buckets likes Vans. You like Vans.
I like Vans.
Here, why don't you come on and tell me you like Vans?
I like them.
You like Vans.
I like them hard. And off I go.
Okay, off you go. So, Buckets likes Vans. I'm not a huge Vans guy. I appreciate them. And I appreciate them for what they are. And I think that casually, they're a good look. You could wear them with a nice pair of jeans. You could wear them with a pair of shorts. And I do think that it's a fresh look. The reason why I like something like the Alpha Bounce more is because you can do more in them. It's more of an athletic sneaker. Whereas the Vans, it's like a slip-on. It's, you know, it's just kind of purely a looks thing. But nonetheless, at $50, you really can't beat it. And if maybe your budget, like I said, these other ones, $99.99, maybe you can't even spend that. Maybe it's got to be under $50. Like Buckets mentioned, for us back in the day, it was literally $20 or $30. That's what we had to work with. But just know you can get fresh regardless of your budget. You really, really can. Number 5, last but not least, and rounding the entire thing out, is the Adidas Tubular Shadow. $99.99. Adidas is hot right now. You've been an Adidas guy. I've been an Adidas guy. I mean, the Adidas Pro Model is one of my favorite basketball sneakers of all time. You as well.
Yeah, it's a good one.
So Adidas is dope, but what they're doing in the lifestyle department and what they're doing in the runner department is pretty dope and pretty exciting. They got the juice right now.
Yeah, they got the juicy.
Right, but it's cool also that they do have the juice right now, and Ultra Boost and all that stuff is pricey. But it's cool that they have, I think it's dope that they have options under $100.
Yeah, it's absolutely good. I mean, the thing is, like, basically, the Tubular Shadow looks kind of like the Easy.
Right, it's just a cheaper option.
Yeah, the Pure Boost, it's like $130.
Right.
The one that you gave me,
right,
that looks like the Easy.
Right.
Like, when I'm out, people, like, ask me, is that the Easy?
Right.
Like, now I don't tell them, yeah, you know what I mean? But, like, it catches, all of their stuff is basically, like, catching eyes now.
Right.
And that's good, because if you don't have a lot of money, and one of the reasons I like sneakers, one of the reasons you like sneakers, is it makes you feel good
about yourself.
Right. You can feel confident.
Right.
And if you can feel confident for $100, that's really good. You don't need to spend $1,500 on the Zebras or whatever.
Right.
Whatever just came out. You can feel good for not that much money.
Yeah. Excellent points. It's stuff that we've discussed a little bit here before, and that is that, you don't need thousands of dollars. You don't need a room full of sneakers to be fresh, to be fly, to walk with that extra, you know, with that extra swagger because you feel good about yourself. So it doesn't take a lot of money to do that. And I think that with Adidas giving these cheaper options, cheaper but still fresh, cheaper but still comfortable, cheaper but still practical, I just think that's dope. So, and I know a lot of brands do that. All brands have their high price points, their medium price points, their low price points, whatever. But I think Adidas has really nailed it with keeping the fresh consistent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When we had $20 sneakers that mom got us from Marshall's or from a secondhand store, or yeah, I mean, you were the secondhand bandit. You know what I mean?
The thing is, I love clothes from thrift stores.
No, I know you're
So like I spend 50 cents on a shirt if I think it's cool.
right.
Where nobody knows that nobody is like, oh, this kid only spent 50 cents on this shirt.
Exactly.
Because that's not really what it's about.
Right. You just got the mojo. I don't want to get too carried away, and I don't want to keep you guys too long. We're kind of when me and Buckets have these conversations, we could talk about them really for hours. So, and I definitely don't want to keep you here for hours. And if we tried to upload a video that long, YouTube would probably ban us for life. But yeah, so those are the 5 best sneakers for under $100 right now. And it is something that I wanted to share with you all because it is a question that I get all the time. It's a question that Buckets gets all the time. So there you have it. Keep in mind, fresh is something that starts with what you have inside, not to be like overly dramatic, and it just emanates outward. So keep that in mind, man. Get fresh and whatever. You know, if you like it, cop it and just sauce it out. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment below also. I love when you guys leave comments and drop knowledge because me and Buckets aren't experts. We're just 2 dudes who play ball and like sneakers and, you know, are into the stuff we're into. But we're not scientists. We're not experts. So when you guys leave your opinions and give your feedback, the viewers, we can all look at that. It's not just us. Other viewers can look at that stuff. So if you have a sneaker that you know of that's dope and is under $100, leave it below. We will be right back here on Monday. Brand new video every single weekday, Monday through Friday. So make sure you subscribe and you won't miss anything. Until then, Foamy, Buckets, we're out of here.
I think I'm sweating my dick off. and you're over here saying over and over 12 p.m. Eastern time.